And I also want to talk to you today about the comeback of Broadzilla. Broadzilla came back last week, and he's the future voice of Chinlock Wrestling. He had all kinds of great things to say about comeback. Just not a lot of great things to say about CJ Felony. And I get it, Brody, I get it. A little bit of teenage angst. Maybe you want to take a swing at the champ. Just don't ever let it happen again.
998, 999. Well, you heard it here first, folks. Challenge accepted. Mark your Chinlock calendars, because in 2027, when Toronto's Scotiabank Arena hosts Chinlock 10, your pal Broadzilla is going to take a swing at the champ when I go one-on-one with CJ Felony. But in the meantime and in between time, here's your latest Chinlock update. As seen last week right here on Broadzilla TV, CJ Felony went out of his way to insult the Chinlock Nation, take a shot at comeback special guest Tommy Dreamer, hit yours truly with a proverbial slap in the face. If you look real close, you can still see the fresh prints. And on top of all that, Felony managed to reignite a fire in the ongoing feud between himself and Chinlock Wrestling CEO, shown here sporting a handsome new haircut. Here's a recap of what Jan Murphy had to say regarding CJ Felony's recent behavior.
The last time I checked, CJ Felony was not the promoter of Chinlock Wrestling. That's me. I am the commissioner. I am the promoter. I am the guy who announces matches. He hacked our YouTube channel and thinks it's a big joke. No, CJ Felony, you are the joke. You've always been the joke, and you will always be the joke. You being Chinlock's champion, a joke. CJ Felony, enjoy your Cuban vacation, because when you get back, there's a Singapore cane waiting for you. June 4th, Kingston, Thousand Island Sportsplex. CJ Felony will face Tommy Dreamer.
You heard right. Saturday, June 4th, at Kingston's Thousand Island Sportsplex in Westbrook, Ontario. Chinlock champ CJ Felony is set to go face-to-face with the heart and soul of ECW, Tommy Dreamer. But how would CJ Felony take the news of having to meet the innovator of violence at Chinlock Wrestling's comeback? We didn't have to wait long for an answer. Check it out.
Since we last spoke, it seems as though I've ruffled a few feathers in the Chinlock Wrestling offices. Something about not being a promoter and hacking into the social media. I wasn't really paying attention, but what I do know is I've been here before. I feel like I make an outlandish video post, and then Jan Murphy has some kind of a reply that demands some kind of an apology that I don't really listen to, and then I give him a half-assed apology, and I still get what I want anyway. His first order of business was to announce CJ Felony versus Tommy Dreamer at Chinlock Wrestling's comeback. Actually, no. His first order of business was to talk about his big boy haircut and to really hammer home his title. He wanted to make sure everybody knew that he was Chinlock Wrestling's promoter, that he was Chinlock Wrestling's commissioner, that he was Chinlock Wrestling's owner, that he was the owner of Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti in Amherstview. And it got me to thinking, maybe Jan Murphy and CJ Felony aren't that different after all. Jan Murphy's really obsessed with his title, and I'm really obsessed with mine. It doesn't matter what you do in the CJ Felony and Tommy Dreamer match. It doesn't matter if it's a turf war. It doesn't matter if it's a base brawl. It doesn't matter if it's no rules or extreme rules or any kind of rules. What matters is I'm going to walk out of Chinlock Wrestling's comeback on Saturday, June 4th at the Kingston Thousand Island Sportsplex in Westbrook, Ontario with this title over this shoulder.
Now, I don't know if it's calculated confidence or a case of exacerbated egotism, but I do know this. With Tommy Dreamer in the opposing corner, CJ Felony is in for the fight of his life. Also on the card for Chinlock's comeback, you'll see inaugural Chinlock champ and currently the longest reigning Caleb Murphy Memorial Champion in Chinlock Wrestling's history, Selfie Queen Jessie Mack, as she defends her title against Danny Franchise. Fun fact, when I googled Danny Franchise, the #1 search result was a link on how to inquire about opening a breakfast-themed restaurant. We'll also be treated to a 20-person over-the-top rope Chinlock Rumble to determine the #1 contender to the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship, where anyone, and I mean anyone, can show up. Freak Nation is set to do battle with KL Shock and a mystery partner of his choosing to see who will advance in the first round of the Chinlock Tag Team Championship Tournament. And another match announcement made by CEO Jan Murphy. Two of Ontario's fastest rising stars, Junior Benito and the self-proclaimed King of the North, Carter Mason, will go head-to-head for the first time ever at Chinlock's Comeback. That's right, Gino's Pizza and Spaghetti Amersview proudly presents Chinlock's Comeback, Saturday, June 4th at Kingston's Thousand Island Sportsplex in Westbrook, Ontario. Ticket information is available at chinlockwrestling.com, and for more updates and event information, be sure to follow Chinlock Wrestling on your favorite social media platforms. That's it for me, Chinlock Nation. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Broadzilla TV. See you next time. If you look real close, you can still see the fresh prints. I can't not say that without smiling. If you look real close. No! If you look real close, you can still see the fresh prints. If you look real close, you can still see the fresh prints.